Alright, what's up everybody? We're here at Northern Knives and today we're looking at some Striders.
Ow! Knife shop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. All right.
So who here is the Strider fan?
So I've had 3.
Wow,
Does that make me the Strider fan?
big money over here.
You are the Strider fan.
Well, no. So the thing is, I had a mixed Strider custom with a Nightmare grind on it, and I sold it, and then a month later, they disbanded the company into the 2 separate companies
Right.
it is now, and it went. I sold it for $1,800, and a month later, it went for $3.5 grand.
Oof.
So maybe I'm not
Hindsight.
the best one to. Okay, so
What's the
Tears
big
in your
deal?
beard.
what we've got now.
What's the big deal about Strider for those who don't know out there?
This is the first folder ever approved and issued by the Marine Corps,
Interesting.
which is
Very
yeah,
Saying something?
which is saying something. So we're gonna. I guess this is an unbox. We're gonna call it an unbox.
An
We're gonna
unpack.
unbox. We're gonna unvelcro, hook and loop. We're gonna unhook and loop a custom here.
What does NOH stand for?
We probably should have Googled that before we started. So that is called the Nightmare Grind, which is it's a, well,
Compound grind.
yeah. So it's a hollow grind followed by either a flat or convex. I'm guessing this is a flat because a convex would be a custom. So this is a custom. It is, give or take, for sale right now on our website for $2,000. $19.99. Let's just call it $2,000. Let's not be assholes about
If
it.
you're gonna make G10 that grippy, you might as well just crosshatch
And
it.
then this is a mid-tech, which is for sale for $1,200, I want to say. And this is also a mid-tech. You can tell by the stone washing and the tall flat. This is for sale for $5.99, I want to say.
Nice.
But Striders have been a ubiquitous, legend in the knife community for so long, because of them being available as the only, Jesus Christ, the only folder ever issued by the Marine Corps. That's his kind of claim to fame.
And then also the fact that he does all these crazy, like super intricate machining patterns on like G10, flame titanium, these crazy like ceramic coatings or whatever the hell it is on there, where it's like this weird crosshatch kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
And all of the knives that he makes can be from mild all the way to wild, which is
Yeah.
pretty fun. And then they're all on bearings, right? Or are they all?
No, they're all on washers.
They're all on
These
washers.
are all on washers. But they are, what is it called? Drop shutty?
It's
Drop
drop
shutty? Some douchey shit.
That's
Some drop
way
shutty.
douchey.
But they are very smooth, and even as a knife that is on bronze bearings, to be able to just flick it is quite a feat.
Yep. And then I've noticed with all the Hinders that came in here, the frame lockup on them is very sturdy to the point where it takes some learning curve to unlock them.
Yeah.
I just fucked up my thumb trying to do that one. But they open really smooth, and then they lock up to the point where it's like, it ain't gonna unlock on
Yeah.
you.
But Striders are, they are duty built,
Yeah,
is
hard
what they
to
kind of
use.
claim. So they are very hard to use knives,
don't
which
know-
I agree with. I've never had a problem with any of the robustness. That sounds so stupid to say. The robustness of any of the Striders that I've ever owned. I really like them. I think they're great. I think since the company has split, I think very good decisions have been made. So now 20CV has now entered the Strider realm, whereas before they were 154 CM. Even my
XHP, right?
XHP was Hinder steel.
Okay.
So when I had my Mixed Strider custom signed by Mixed Strider, that was a 150 CPM 154 CM blade. Not happy. The reason I sold it is because I needed to sharpen it so much I felt I was going to ruin the blade. So before I sharpened it down to nothing, I decided to get rid of it because I felt I was going to ruin the value of it, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I decided to get rid of it. But since the split, and they've gone to primarily mid-tech style with the stonewashing and everything, they've gone into 20 CV, but I think still using, it doesn't say, but I thought they were still using the Boss heat treat, which would be impressive, which means Strider's been using the Boss heat treat for the entire line of Strider's run.
I remember the first time I ever saw a Strider was that collaboration folder they did through Buck back, 23, 24 years ago?
It's been quite a while ago, but that is a hefty son of a bitch,
It's a hefty
too.
thing. And you know, I honestly, when I first looked at Strider's design language, I thought the handle looked stupid.
Yeah.
Like it was not going to be comfortable. How is that going to fit in?
It's
Damn, it
surprisingly
fits in your
good.
hand.
feel
It's
good in the
surprisingly
They feel
good.
really good in the hand.
Yeah, in fact, so ProTech does an
more my
automatic
side.
version
Yeah, SNG.
collaboration. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they do an automatic Strider in collaboration with ProTech, and if they made that thing out of something besides 154, I would be the first on the waiting list.
Yeah.
I really think if they, especially since ProTech has moved into 20 CV, if they do a 20 CV or even CPM D2 version of this automatic through ProTech, I'd be first on the list. I really, really like this design. It's good in the hand. It was a nice, easy carry. I really appreciated all the Striders that I've had in the past. I'm not so much big on the smaller version. The bigger ones I really like, especially the customs. It's just the right size. If they do a CPM D2 or if they do a 20 CV auto through ProTech with this, I can't see why you'd own something else. I mean, it is a badass, hard use, good knife, really good knife. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate what they do.